everybody. We are sitting over here at Hidden Treasures today and got lots of stuff inside, and I'm setting up out here today and with some of my crafts that I've been doing. So if you're in the area, come on by and check it all out, guys. So I'm going to pop over to the invite and share my link. Hello. Share my link in a few places. And hi. And see if we can get some more people over here. So hold on. Don't go anywhere. Welcome, whoever joined. I was just over sending some invites to people. And yeah, it's quiet here today. Hey, Rhonda. It's quiet here today, and I'm the only one actually set up outside today, but there's stuff inside. And yeah, we're just chilling over here. It wasn't a scheduled day, but what am I going to do? Sit home? So I said, let's do it. So I'm the only one set up. Right, the doorway is right there, and I'm sitting right here. The only thing I did put up, though, are my crafts. I didn't put any of my Scentsy and stuff like that up, because I got a lot of that inside. So here we are. And it's beautiful out today, guys. It's sunny, but I'm in the shade. But there's a nice breeze, so it's not extremely hot. So, yeah, I'm just chilling here. If anybody sees anything they like, so I'm going to get up and show everybody what I have. Let me know. Yes, I was here yesterday, and Kevin didn't get to put it up, but I did the whole fair for YouTube, and Kevin didn't get to put it up last night. It was a rough night last night. So, but yeah, it's just me here today. But it was a lot of people yesterday. She had 20 spaces filled, and that's what she offers, is 20 spaces outside, and then she has everybody that's inside as the regular vendors. It went pretty good, actually. I didn't sell as much as I wanted to, but you know what? That's never going to be happy. But I was set up right next to the dunk tank, because they had a dunk tank, because they were raising funds for a fishing derby for kids. So I was right next to the dunk tank, and every time they got dunked, I got a little wet. But you know what? It was so hot yesterday, I did not mind it at all. And today it's probably the same as yesterday, but a little bit more of a breeze. Hey, who's that under the neighbors? Who is that? So, yeah, Kevin, I didn't need to bring the camera. I figured I'd just go live. Kevin wanted me to, well, I did bring the camera because Kevin insisted. So, yeah, everybody, please, when you come in, give us a thumbs up. It really, really helps with our algorithm. And say hello so I know who I'm speaking with, or to, or whatever. Remember, I burned my pinky. Not that you listen. Of course not. Why would I listen to you anyway, Kevin? I burned my pinky when I was doing some crafts the other night. And it's opened now. There, you can see better that way. It's open now and dried, and it's yucky. Well, the inside is open, but I'm the only one set up outside today. That's right. And I put my makeup all on this morning, and I didn't put any mascara on. Yeah, it was an ouch. It was a really stupid thing that I did. I was using the hot glue gun, and I dropped what I was gluing, so I grabbed it with this hand and then realized I shouldn't do that. So I flipped it up out of my hand, And then I caught it with this one. Natural instinct. Oh, I feel a mess. I feel as they finally getting me some medication for all this. So hopefully that'll help. And I'm gonna go get my hair done in August. So, right, Kevin? And gonna get my hair done in August. Probably colored the pink and either blue or purple, because that's what I like. Then all this gray here. I mean, this isn't gray. Hey, Tanya's here. Fancy seeing you, Tanya. So, yeah, I'm just trying to see. It's nice. It's a nice day, so I don't mind sitting here all day. But I'm using my cup from Tanya. It's not Care Bears, it's Swear Bears. So, but yeah, I'm just chilling over here. Thought I'd come on here and say howdy. I'm going to show you guys all what I have set up. I didn't set everything up, like I was saying, but get up. Okay, I'm going to turn you guys around. Hold on. So this is what I'm got set up here today. The little wagon, the haunted house teapot, some fall wreaths, and some tree of life wreaths. This is just a little bow ring. So, and then, what is that? The pentacle. I got the little fairy love nest here, and my spooky Halloween. And then up here, I got this little wind chime, and it's got two things on each section. But I did hang vines in the middle, so it's not extremely loud. And then I got this one, which is a bird's nest with the wind chimes down here. And then I got this Halloween one, which is backwards. It's got a skull and all black. So those are the ones I got here. Maybe a little later when it's not real crazy, I'll take you guys inside and show you around in there. Like I said, she has over 30 vendors inside the store. So, yeah. I do have some of my wreaths in there, and my flower pots that I did, they're inside. And yeah, I'll take you in and show you guys in a little bit. Trying not to move around too much today. I was dead last night. Yes, it is spooky. It's dragons. Dragons. But it fits. It fits, and I like it. So that's what I did today. It was a lot of fun yesterday. I met some really nice people, and sent some people over to Tanya to get a few things. People loved the Swear Bear tumbler, and I know there was a couple people that were, I need one. So I, of course, sent them to Tanya, and yeah. So they're adorable. I love them. So yeah, just chilling. What are you guys all up to today? Kevin, you better be working. Hey, Tanya, no bells. Honey, I hate to break it to you, but you got a bell coming. Tanya made these. Oh, anytime. Hey. Kevin says no bells. But yeah, there's Tanya makes these amazing bells at Christmas time. Oh, I didn't know you had that last night. How'd it go? So, but Tanya makes these bells, and I kept getting more and more. I got one with all the animals' names on them. I got one with all of our names on them. I got one a lot. And then she was cleaning out her crafting supplies and came across some bells that she sent me. Oh God. Okay, Kevin's putting holes in walls, guys. So I don't know if any of you remember back in California, we did a video, more holes than wall, and yeah, he's at it again. Oh, Elvis theme. That's cool. I like my Elvis. So, oh, she didn't leave yet. I'm like, uh-oh. Ventilation. Yeah. Are you working on the laundry room? Yes, dear. He's back to the yes, dear, guys. So that's all that matters. Hey, Kevin, go give us a thumbs up. I have something new happening, and we're not sure if it's from the medicine or a side effect of the RA. All in here, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's all wrinkled and bumpy and sore and $80 for lobster? You need to come up here, because if you come up here, it's not that expensive. My eye is messed up. Do you see that? If I look straight on. Anybody else see that? Kevin, are you looking? Does it move? That's expensive. That's expensive. But yes, lobster is delicious. Kevin, are you still here? Can you see what's my eye? Look at it. You can't really see? Have a good day, guys. Yeah, something's going on with my eye. It looks like it's cross-eyed. Does it look like it's cross-eyed to you or something, Tanya? It's definitely not. I'm going to look this way. Let me know if it moves. I don't know. Kind of weird. Yeah, did it move when I looked that way? I'm going to look that way again. Right now I'm looking at you. I never had a lazy eye before. Okay, I'm keeping my head straight and I'm looking to the left right now. Did it move with it? I can't tell. That's weird. I've been looking at it since I was live here, and I'm like, that doesn't look right. Yeah. Did it go all the way over when it did move? You try it again. It moves. But what started this whole conversation just now is this rash that I'm getting. I don't even know if you guys can see it at all, but it's like it's all tough, like tight, and it's got little marks in it. It's starting right here too. It does go all the way over. Okay, it started right here too. You can see the lines, which is how that one started. And I don't know what it is. I got a video. I hope it's a video, not just a telephone appointment with my primary care doctor on Wednesday, I think, the 25th. And I can show her everything that's going on here because that's unusual. But I have been having problems with my eyes. The one day, actually went on for 2 days, I would see like red on the edges of my sight. So it is weird. It is weird. I'll just look like this so nobody can tell. But yeah, it's kind of odd. All right, the breeze stopped. Where's my breeze? So, but I'm tired, and yeah, I could have just stayed home and slept, but no, I wanted to get up and be active and come on over here. So, right now I'm just chilling, talking to you guys. I'm going to sit right here for a minute. There. So I don't have to hold you guys all the time. So, me? Never! What are you doing here? I was like, Trouble's my middle name. So, I'm live on YouTube. Come say hi, guys. You're the only one here? Yeah, I'm the only one. Several were supposed to come, but nobody showed up.
Well, we've had so much rain, they're probably not going to waste both sunny days here, you know.
Yeah, so, hold on a second. You want to say hi to YouTube? Deb's running away. So, no, I'll just leave it on here and chit-chat with you guys while I'm chit-chatting with them. So, and I'm eating peanut butter crackers. Would you like one? I have a whole bunch of them. So, what are you guys up to today?
My daughter was going to stop by. Well, we were going to take care of my mom. But she's on the outs with her
Plans got changed. We were never told.
Find out the hard way.
You never know with my daughter. She was supposed to stop by, but she probably didn't buy it. Who's that dog?
Yeah, it's Harley.
It's either hot. Keeps putting him off. He's here. Yeah, I want to go inside. I didn't get to go inside yesterday.
Yeah, it's nice in there. A lot of nice things.
Yeah, I wanted to see Debbie's stuff. I see her doing it online. Crash. We'll see you on the way out.
Yeah. So.
Hold on, Mama. His legs are short.
Yeah, I think his feet was getting hot over there because he kept pulling them up.
Oh, he got stuck on the... All right, there it is. Like, where the hell did I put my phone?
You left it here.
Yeah, that's because I didn't want it falling out of my pocket.
Yeah. So this is Harley, guys. Is he in the picture? Yep, there he is. He's the barker. Doesn't need anything to bark at. He just barks. Yeah. But I do have to talk to somebody right now. Hang tight, guys. I'll be right back. Hey, lady. How's everything going? No, stop. Here.
Yeah, he's doing a lot better. That's good. Yeah, he's doing a lot better. The steroids are kicking his ass right now, but
yeah,
he doesn't feel as bad, and he's only a little swollen on the right side left, so.
Yeah, all this is swollen with me.
Yeah.
They finally are doing something about it, though, so.
Yeah, no, this was the bone right here.
Right here, yep.
Yep, and it was seriously swollen, and he had the bacteria, meningitis.
Is there any permanent damage? Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. He's going to have headaches probably for the rest of his life. A kid who's never had never had headaches.
He's so,
It's just a
why?
normal
Why
part.
though? I mean, he's so friendly, so
I know.
outgoing. So why good things happen to
I know.
I mean, bad things happen to good people.
I don't know. It was really frustrating. It was especially frustrating because like, I literally brought him to the doctors, and I was like, something's wrong with my kid. He's had a headache for 3 weeks. He doesn't get headaches. This is weird. Tension headache, water stretching. Okay, what I'm telling you is that he's had this headache for 3 weeks. I've already told him all of that. He's already been doing all of that. It's not helping. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Something's wrong with my kid. No, I think it's just a tension headache. I mean, she didn't order any labs, nothing that first day. Okay, so I take him back to work because I gotta work. He's at my job, and my boss comes up to me and he's like, Justice is not okay. You need to get him home. And I'm like, it's just a headache. He's fine. No, he's not okay. You need to get him home. Okay, fine. I'll take him home. So I go to get him home. He gets outside, starts throwing up everywhere. I bring him home. I call the doctor. He's puking now. Okay, I'll send you some Zofran. So she sends me Zofran. I rush home, give him Zofran. I don't even wait for her prescription. I had some in my purse. So I'm like, okay, I just run home, give him Zofran. Before I am about to put the Zofran in my kid's mouth, I'm like, he looks like he feels really hot. Take his temperature, 102. Get in the fucking truck. We're going to the ER. So, because the doctor was like, if he gets a fever, then I'm worried. But if he's just puking, just give him the Zofran. Okay, well, he has a fever and he's puking. Throw him in the truck, give him the Zofran. So, of course, he stops puking. We get to the hospital. His fever all of a sudden is gone. It's like 100.2. They're like, are you sure it was 102, not 100.2? I'm like, should I have brought my fucking thermometer? I'm a mom. Trust me, I promise you, it's at 102.0. I'm not an idiot. The nurse takes one look at my kid, and they have all these travel night nurses now at the Keene ER because they don't have staff, so it's all like city nurses. They know their shit, man. They know their shit. They saved my kid's life. The nurse took one look at my kid, goes, nope, I know what I'm doing. Orders every fucking test in the book on my kid. The doctor comes in 2 hours later, takes a look at Justice. I don't think we need that test or that test or that test or that test. He seems fine. This is probably just a tension headache. Maybe he got a little tummy bug. He's fine.
Yeah.
Which is always what Keene ER says, tummy bug. That's always what they say. My kid was allergic to formula, almost died twice. They told me it was a fucking tummy bug. It wasn't. He was allergic to formula. So I'm like, well, that sucks for you because the nurse already did it all. So what, are you going to stop the tests that have already been done?
Don't give me those results. What?
And he was like, well, if they've already been sent out, I guess we'll just let them do their thing. But like, there's a less than 1% chance that it's these things that he ordered. It's silly that he ordered them, but whatever. If it makes you feel better, we'll let him do them. Calls me at 4:30 the very next day after sending us home from the ER in tears. Ma'am, I am so sorry. You need to bring your kid back to the ER right now. He's feeling better. He will for a couple of days, and then he'll get way worse and possibly die. You need to bring him back. He has meningitis. You need to bring him back right now. Not kidding. So we go back. They put him upstairs in the fucking nursery. Okay, everybody's vaccinated against meningitis except for newborns, you dumbasses. So I'm like, are you kidding me? Why are we in this ward? They're coming in like hazmated, suited out, making my kid feel like he's like the fucking plague victim, right? Like they're scaring him. He's already scared. They've already told him he has something that kills people. Like, he's already scared, and they're coming in fucking hazmated, suited up. Guess what? Unless you get my kid's blood on you, you're fine. He's not coughing, he's not sneezing, he doesn't have any of that. So finally I had to yell at the nurses. I was like, please stop doing that. We're there for 3 days. They keep telling him, if your headache gets above this level, we're sending you to DART. We're sending you to DART.
I just saw a video of Cooper who beat cancer. He was singing at a concert.
Oh. And then, so his headache did, like Sunday night, we went back in on Friday. By Sunday night, he was just like not doing good. And then the doctor comes in and is like, I saw something in the CT scan we just did. Can I look at him? Looks behind his ears. First time anyone's looked behind his ears through this whole process. And the right side of his ear, it looks like there's a golf ball back there. He goes, yeah, he's going to DART. Off to DART we went. They gave him more antibiotics, like set him up on this plan. But then when we came home, like, he just stayed right there. Like, he never got better. He didn't get worse. He didn't get better. And then the left side started swelling. So in some ways, you could say he did get worse. Mm-hmm. So I brought him back. No, we just need to let him do the antibiotics. It's working its way out of his system. Okay, but he's not getting better. The headache's not going away. He doesn't feel better. They sent me home, basically told me to fuck off. so when I brought Brock to the airport on Sunday in Boston, I was like, fuck the bullshit. And I pulled into Boston Children's Hospital, threw my kid into the ER. We didn't even have to wait in the Boston Children's ER. We literally got there. They took one look at my kid, heard what I was saying about what he had been going through, had him admitted instantly. He was in a room. We didn't even have to sit in a chair. He literally was in a room before I was even done filling out the paperwork. He was in a room, and by 3 o'clock that afternoon, we were in a room upstairs. And they put him in the upstairs in the long ward. They didn't think we were leaving anytime soon.
That's what I was going to say.
The only reason they let us go on Tuesday was because on Monday he had like, they tried some meds that didn't work. They were really not good for him. And then Tuesday they tried him on the steroids, and like instantly everybody saw a totally different person. Like everybody, our roommate, the nurses, the doctors came in. They're like, whoa. Well, we found what's the problem. You clearly needed steroids, which is what I had told Dartmouth a week and a half before. I'm like, I've basically become a doctor, and I've been reading case studies, and every case study I've read about what he has says that if the inflammation persists beyond the antibiotics, but the infection appears to be clearing, the only way to mitigate that is with steroids. And if you don't, what happens is the inflammation will retrigger the infection, and then you get to go through it all over again. They can't give you steroids while they're giving you the antibiotics because it makes it so that they don't work as well. And so, yeah, they did it. And I was like, oh, look at that. I should really just go get my medical degree.
Right?
And be done with it. I could have had my kid cured 2 weeks ago. Are you kidding me? But, yeah, now he's finally doing better. He's just, like, he's worn out. He's been through fucking hell and back. And he's stressed because...
Yeah, and they don't let you sleep in the hospitals.
No, which is part of why they sent us home on Tuesday, because, like, they sent us home Tuesday night. They were going to keep us until Wednesday morning, at least. But I was like, I would love to go home. And they're looking at Justice, and they're like, a big part of his, like, recovery is sleeping and eating and being comfortable, and he can't do that here. So, like, it's going to keep getting worse here at this point, because we've given him what he needs to get better. But if we keep him here just to watch him to make sure he's okay on the meds, and he backslides, it could be just because he's here. Yes, he finally brought in some cupcakes. Oh, so they sent us home. We met with Katie this week. She took one look at him, and she was like, he was really tired when we came into the doctor. So she's like, is he okay? I'm like, yeah, last night was just a bad night for sleep. Like, he had been doing really good, but of course the day before his doctor's appointment is the day he doesn't sleep well. And so, but she took one look at him, and she was like, he looks so much better than all the reports I've been reading. I'm like, yeah, because he is so much better than all the reports you've been reading.
Yeah, when I told Kevin all about this, he's like, how? How did he even...
Nobody knows. And that's the thing. And so since it's something that like 99.9% people are vaccinated against,
but you know,
there's no way to source track it, because...
Was he by any rivers or lakes or anything?
No, I mean, he hasn't even really been going swimming lately. I think we went into the Winchester one once with all the kids though.
Because in the lakes, the bacteria builds right up.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing Kevin asked me.
No, but he did get bit by a tick a week before this happened. And he got bit by a chipmunk a week before this, like 2 weeks before it happened. 2 weeks before it happened, he left the camper door open. And I came home and the camper door was open and it was dark. And I was like, you need to go in that camper and make sure there's no fucking critters in there before you close that door. And apparently there was a chipmunk under the table that jumped out at him and fucking scratched him or bit him or something on the hand. And then the next week he got bit by a tick. And so they've been like, it could have been either of those things, both of those things, who knows? But more importantly, chronic ear infections, which Justice definitely does have. And we've been seeing ENT and Keen, and they knew he was losing hearing, and they knew he was having pain in his ear all the time. And they didn't follow up on it. They were like, okay, yeah, he's got 80% hearing in his right ear. Okay, what are you going to do about it? Well, he's got 80% hearing in his right ear. That's not normal. Like, what are you going to do to prevent it from getting worse, to maybe gain some of that hearing back? Nothing? Okay. Like, just crickets is what I would get from ENT. And I was like, okay. And so they're saying that back in August of last year when he got that concussion, that really bad concussion, plus then ended up with a massive fucking ear infection. Dude, this shit's been brewing in his head since then, probably. They think that is probably more likely than the tick and the
that's what I was just going to say.
Is that he's literally had this shit brewing in his head since August of last year. it's a slow infection, but that's why it's so hard to beat, because it's very sneaky. It can
It'll
stay
look
in your
like you
system
got
for a
it.
very long time, and
Mhm.
it looks like other stuff, and you don't know what's going on, and nobody tests for it because it's so fucking rare, and
Shut up.
everybody's vaccinated for it. And by the time they figure out what's what with it, a lot of the times people are so sick, there's no beating that infection with any amount of antibiotics.
Nope.
The only reason justice is okay today is because of that night nurse. Because the doctor was trying to make me seem like I was crazy, because I was like, no, something's wrong. This is wrong.
That's what happened with me. I was going to Cheshire. They would do tests on me and everything.
Yeah.
They would do a generalized immunity test.
Yeah.
Okay. The nurse practitioner or the nurse assistant, she helps the doctor, the physician assistant. She decided she was going to break out every single autoimmune and test for it separately.
Yeah.
And that's how they found
Oh,
my
instead of
RA.
just checking your inflammation markers when you're not having a flare, and then going.
Oh, I'm definitely
And then
in flare, big time.
Because I swear to God, every time I go to the doctors, it's when I'm not having a flare. Which is my own fault, because I never go during a flare, because during a flare I can barely fucking function, and just doing the things I absolutely have to do are all I can do. And of course I've been like in constant flare mode with all of this, and like no sleeping and hospital and stress. And which is, I honestly think, the biggest reason they sent us home from Dartmouth. It was not because my son was getting better. It was because the doctors started questioning me. They were like, you okay? They had asked my medical history when we got checked into the room, and I didn't understand why. And Bubba said they're like super on top of watching the parents when your kids are here, because they know if you fall apart, then what? Like, and so the last couple of days, I was yellow. I was like yellow. And the doctors kept like pulling me out of the room. Are you okay? Do you need to see somebody? Are you okay? And then they were like, well, he's doing okay enough. We're going to send him home. And I was like, said to Bubba, I said, they're sending my kid home because of me. He was like, no. And I said, yes. I'm like, he's at a 4.5 most days. That's not better. And like, it's better than the 8.10 he was experiencing a few days ago, but that's still not better.
Yeah.
And now they're not even going to keep him on oral antibiotics for 24 hours to make sure he doesn't backslide on him before sending us home.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, that's because of me. They're sending us home because of me.
What did Bubba say?
I was like, it's possible. They were like, he was like, but they must. He has a lot of faith in Dart. They do so much for Clay. He has more faith in Dart than I do. Let's just say that. He has more faith in Dart than I do.
I don't have faith on any doctors. Doctors killed my father. They killed my sister. I ended up having to have a full hysterectomy at a very young age because a doctor kept telling me there was nothing wrong with me. Kevin lost his hip, and
I experienced that too. That's why I don't have fallopian tubes. I kept telling them that there was something wrong. They kept saying my IUD was fine. I was like, that's fine, but something's wrong. I have like this stabbing. Something feels like it's killing me on the right side. Like, I literally feel like someone's stabbing me to death all the time, all day, every day. No, I'm not trying to get pain meds. I want you to make it stop. Literally, my mom had to show up at the doctor's one time and scream at them and be like, listen, if she was trying to get pain meds, I'd just give her fucking pain meds. I'm like, that's not the problem. She wants help. But my fallopian tube had exploded.
Hi, ladies.
They didn't catch it. There was like a tiny little clog in my fallopian tube, a tiny little bacterial infection in my fallopian tube that none of the scans. I literally one day had 3 different ultrasounds, 2 internal and 1 external, at 3 different hospitals. Nobody could figure it out. They sent it to a specialist. The specialist is who was like, how does no one see that? There's something happening there. By the time they went in to scan it again for my surgery, it had exploded.
I was completely covered with endometriosis.
They couldn't see that in a scan?
There was no difference in texture because I was completely covered. Completely. So they didn't see a difference.
So it wasn't like dark and light because it was just all the same.
Right. But still, it's not
the same color as it should be.
Right. But they didn't, you have a cyst, let's go in. So they went in and took a cyst out.
And didn't notice the endometriosis all over it? It's, from what I've heard, a very obvious thing.
Yes, it is a very obvious thing. And I don't know, I don't know if they just weren't paying attention, I don't know. So I ended up, they were going to go in and take, they were going in to take the cyst. And the doctor's, like, well, let's just check around. I said, so you're going to do an exploratory, right?
Yeah.
And, at this point, Yes, that's what I want you to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to sign these forms that gave them permission
To
to
look.
do whatever they needed to do.
Yeah.
So I ended up having a full hysterectomy. My doctor, the head of the gynecology department, came over and said to me, you had every right to be in as much pain as you were in.
Yeah. And we fucked up. Our bad. That's what's crazy. Is doctors are the only people who can do that. They're like, hey, can you imagine if I fucked somebody's policy up so bad that like their car wasn't insured or something and they got in an accident and I would just be like, oh man, my bad.
I really want to go to the gym. I really want to go to the gym.
Okay, well I still have to go. I have to go in and say hi.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too, hon. Oh, that's a nice one. Very nice.
In the sun. Yeah, I'll let you hold it. Don't drop it.
Crash.
Yeah, you gotta head out.
Yeah, it's a nice breeze right now, so I'm okay.
Like yesterday, nice breeze, and then all of a sudden it got hot and
The other time I was really comfortable yesterday is when the clouds came over.
Yeah, it was hot. It was very hot.
When I went to get my truck, I'm telling you, I opened up the door and I went, whoa!
Yeah.
So, before I fall asleep,
Let's get some food and go home.
yes,
There you go. That's what you do.
Have a good day.
Talk
You
to you
too.
later.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, guys. So I don't know if you heard. Hi, Chris. I'm sorry you're all sick. I don't know if you guys heard though when I was just speaking to my friend Anna. Her son was very, very sick and has been to 3 different hospitals, has been on all kinds of different medications, and yeah, he's home now and still having issues, but better. Yeah, he had meningitis, and the doctors just kept, oh, he's got a tummy ache, or he's got this, or not going to start unless he starts running a fever, so hi. So that all kind of came to a head, and I'm glad it did, and I'm glad she ended up going to Boston. I can't think of the name of the hospital, but it was Children's Hospital. Yes, Chris, I hope you guys are doing okay. What do you guys have? What are you guys fighting? So, I'm concerned about this right now, though. Make them both go that way. I don't know if it did. So, yeah, I'm sorry I got, had to talk to her because I hadn't seen her. And her son Justice is one of the kids that comes over and helps around the house. And, so we know him. But scary shit. I'm telling you. I'm going to eat my cracker. If you have one of those machines that you can stick your finger into, keep monitoring your oxygen. Because if it gets real low, you need to go to the hospital. Peanut butter. I am hooked on peanut butter for some reason. I never used to eat peanut butter. But my medication is doing all kinds of weird things to me. Really weird things. So. Trying not to put my tumbler in the picture. So I am going to hop on over to Facebook and do a live over there. And I'll probably come back here maybe before we leave. And say hi again. You too, Rhonda. I love you, and one of these days we'll get back out there for a vacation. So, anyway, guys, Chris, get a lot of rest, drink a lot of fluids, and keep an eye on your oxygen level. So, I've had it 3 times. And I have been vaccinated. All of them. I still got it. So, anywho, I'm gonna yeah, if they're old like that, Chris, they could be a false reading. I don't know if you can go over to one of the pharmacies out there and grab another one, or even go out and get a test. Have a great day, guys. So, but yeah, I would definitely, if you got any sort of positive, I would say look further into it. But anyway, I'll be back over here a little later. Right now I'm going to go live on Facebook. So if you guys are on my Facebook, catch me over there. But love you guys, and I will talk to you soon.